Good afternoon, gamers out there. Hopefully, you're doing great. Happy weekend to all of you guys. Beautiful Saturday right here. So, I just wanted to go over a pretty much interceptor video, uh, giving you a bunch of tips and tricks. So, I've completed all the bosses as you can see here. And first off, I like to give credit to these two individuals. My chat pretty much told me about this. They linked me the video. I went and checked it out, and it has actually changed the way I play the game. So, shout out to Alpha Rod and Sherpa for telling Alpha Rod, etc., etc. All right, so here we go. Here goes the tip. Pretty much, you're just gonna kill these ads, and whenever ammo drops, you're gonna swap to a weapon that is similar. And this is gonna give me 620 right there. I'll kill some more ads, drop some green ammo right there, and that's gonna also convert into the ammo you want, right? So 791 is the limit for me because I don't have my mods maxed out. But pretty much, that's what you need to do, and it allows you to have insane ammo, and you never run out. You know, it's real easy, real straightforward. So here is the build that I'm using for it. All right, I'm using the tamer. Everybody has a tamer. All right, don't act like you don't have a tamer. All right, you thought it was the best DPS too. All right, yo, so listen, right here we have expand general magazine. This is what you need. So you have two different type of mods. You have one that adds rounds per magazine, which we're not going to use. We're going to use max general rounds, and then we're going to use both the purple and the blue. That way we get even more, right? So this one maxes out at 50. This one maxes out somewhere like around the same, but I personally don't have the freaking funds right now. I'm upgrading so many things. I'm actually working on my devotion build. I know it don't matter, but like this is where I'm putting all my funds into right now. But yeah, so also normal impact rounds refined. This has been a game changer also. So when acquiring dropped impact rounds, you can change it to one general round per every 0.25 rounds. So it really works well. Trust the process and trust the technique, the strat, okay? So yeah, your primary weapon doesn't have to have anything. Once again, just swap to it, pick it up and swap back, and you're gonna have an insane amount of reserves, and you're gonna be able to just continue pumping the whole time you're fighting the boss. All right, family. So one of the main tips I want to give you guys in this video also is to just take high ground. Okay, I see a lot of players not taking high ground. Like I could imagine how many people are stuck on Frostwalker, especially if you're doing pubs. But you need to break all of these weak points up top. You want to shoot them like pretty much instantly. You want to keep breaking them. So you every time you break this guy right here, like a lot of the mechanics have, or a lot of the bosses have special mechanics. So this time, every time you break his head, you're gonna get 4 different smokes. Shout out to Game Sager for this. And then we're gonna just keep working on that. All right, so if you break his point twice and then it's completely eliminated, that'll be 8 fire buffs you can get. So make sure you're busting those up. Make sure you're busting the eyes. Make sure you're busting the shoulders. You want to break every removable part on a Colossus. The reason is because it's going to give you more damage. You're going to be able to do more damage to the enemy. You know, their resistances, their defense, whatever it may be, is going to go lower. And you just want to keep slapping. All right, fam? This is the way. Make sure you're breaking weak points. Make sure you're taking advantage of that high ground. There's so many people like that play the game and never grapple up. You know, this is peak gaming right here. This is gonna help you get through all those missions or all those colossi that you might be stuck on. I know it's harder with randoms. I totally agree, 100%. But yeah, trust, man. And you'll never have this ammo problem that I'm having right here because you already know tip number 1. So you're good, all right? So another tip I want to give for all the homies out there is that AoE is your best friend, all right? I know there's a lot of characters in the game and there's a lot of different uses for most of them, but like AoE damage, such as Bunny, which pretty much everybody has because of the quest, this is like the best type of damage you can do and clear your area, because on this boss right here, you got to have like your area clear. You got to make sure that the freaking comments or volcano bombs are not hitting your tower, you know, and it's pretty interesting. Right here, I'm using a devotion to weaken the boss so that my team can do overall more damage. But yeah, hopefully this tip helps you also, man. Make sure that you're like clearing the ads. That way they drop the material or the consumables that you need, whether it be health, HP, mana, or maybe impact rounds or general rounds to keep your ammo like all the way up, right? My last tip would be to make sure you have Amorphis every time you fight a boss, because you never know your RNG might hit and you might get something extremely rare. So you want to make sure you're stacking up on these amorphises. Make sure you're just like, I would say if you're just chilling and you kind of just doing things in the game just to have fun, I would say just collect like a few of every single Morphis in the game if you can, because eventually you're going to use them anyway. But just you want to have a Morphis, I feel, for every single time you fight a boss. There's been a lot of times where I personally have had like one Amorphis, and or no Amorphis, excuse me, and it just freaking sucks, right? So make sure you always have an Amorphis. My last tip would just be to like just reach out to friends, reach out to creators, reach out to anybody really that's playing the game. Reach out in global chat maybe. If you're like stuck on a boss or you're having questions about a boss or the game, my comments are open. I stream every day, so you can pass by the channel and I'll be more than happy to help you if I can, if I'm available. And that's just how it is, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for the support lately over on YouTube. Hopefully we get some of you guys over on Twitch, where I really like do my thing. I'm really in my element over there, you know what I mean? So have a beautiful weekend, and thank you so much again for just being you and being around. Okay, so love you. Bye. Oh, my bad. Started soon.